eye chart with that big E on top is far from obsolete as a vision testing procedure, but technology is nipping at its heels. At the University of Miami's Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, with the newest and one of the most advanced eye care and research facilities in the world, science fiction is becoming reality. Using a procedure called visual evoked response, under experimentation and use at only a dozen vision centers in the country, doctors here can test sight by looking at the electrical signals emitted by the human brain. The patient sits in a chair, resting his chin, and stares at a kind of slide presentation of moving checkerboards. Electrodes attached to the scalp and ear send the patient's brain waves to amplifiers, which boost the signals 10,000 times before routing them to a computer in a nearby laboratory. Filtering out brain waves that are normally present, the computer records only the new signals created by looking at the moving checkerboards. As the test proceeds, the squares get smaller and more difficult to perceive, resulting in brainwave changes. When the pattern gets so small that the eye can no longer see the checkers, the wave pattern stabilizes, and doctors can then calculate vision quality.
This, for the first time, helps us to quantitate, to tell numerically how well he sees without asking him. In other words, he doesn't have to be telling us what he's seeing in order for us to have a pretty good idea of what that is.
What do you see as the future of this?
I think the primary use for it that we envision now is as a screening procedure in detecting at a very early age visually handicapped children, at an age when they're too small to respond to the usual sorts of tests of visual function.
Because current technology requires an investment of close to $20,000 for the testing apparatus, widespread use is probably 4 to 5 years in the future. However, the UM's Bascom Palmer Eye Institute makes this and all of its sophisticated diagnostic equipment available to all ophthalmologists and to any patient referred to the hospital. Bob Mayer, Channel 4 News.